Yo, Hendo here, the Average Dude Slo-Pitch. Today I'm headed down to Phoenix, Arizona for the Southwest Invite. Gonna meet up with some friends out there for two different hitting sessions. We're gonna go ahead and swing the new UTH33 MR-1. Shout out to my buddy Dennis Duran for getting us a field squared away pretty last minute. Wasn't sure I was gonna be headed down this tournament. Hit him up I think on Tuesday, and it's now Thursday. About 4 more hours till I'll get down there into Phoenix, but he got us a field, so we're gonna head out there. Me, himself, his wife Ashley Duran, and then Jake Hathaway from I-57. Played in obviously A last year. They won A Worlds, now they're double A. They're all going to come out and hit with us. And then me and Jake are going to head out to Victory Lane with some of our teammates and get a few more swings tomorrow as well. So the one kind of different piece on this one from previous videos is normally we obviously temperature control, balls, bats, all that kind of stuff, leave it in the house. However, had to go to work this morning, so balls and all that stuff's been in the truck. Bats in here with me throughout the drive, so no real issues there, but just realize it's not super hot, but it's still about 75 degrees here in New Mexico. Still pretty warm, obviously in Arizona. So with those balls kind of the bed of the truck, with that cover closed, there's a chance they'll be a little bit softer than we'd like. So we'll kind of see how that performs for us here tonight when we get into Arizona, but then we'll bring the balls, all that stuff into the hotel room tonight, and then we'll have them back out tomorrow at Victory Lane. So let's go ahead. We'll be out there, like I said, Arizona, about looks like 4 more hours. Get some swings for you guys, see how this new tech performs. Again, this is the UTH33. I typically swing the 43, so real excited to try this out. I really did like the blue-barreled UTH33 from 2024, so just want to see what upgrades they made here. I know Juno has been talking a lot about the upgrades to their tech this year. That's actually why some of the bats haven't released yet, is they are still sitting there waiting on some NTS testing and certifications. So just know this is completely new tech, and we'll see kind of what it's all about and what everyone thinks about it. All right, let's see where the new Juno MR-1 test at. Again, it's that new PAN-M35, I think is what they're calling it, tech, but whatever. Either way, UTH35, that won't affect the actual testing. Let that thing sit at 0. And we're sitting just under 275, so we're at like 270. So that's good to see. Let's get some 52s on this thing, Pro-Ms, and see where it finishes at compression-wise.
95 miles per hour.
Well, it hits 52s pretty well.
99 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
Did you see the knuckle on that thing?
98 miles per hour.
That was a
94 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour.
Oh, yep. Oh, yep.
95 miles per hour.
That was a 52. Yeah. All right, let's go Pro-Ms. That seems like that was a lot of fun.
103 miles per hour.
Holy moly. Whew.
109 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour.
Nice miss. Well,
106 miles per hour.
Well, if you're somebody that swung the UTH43, the stiff handle, and you thought the flex would be too flexy for you, I'm going to tell you right now, I can't tell a significant difference from one to the next. I mean, this is an easy transition. 26.5, same exact weighting as my Orange Gamer, and whether it's the new tech or not, this thing's gas.
Jake Hathaway, play for I-57. This pink beautiful thing, about to see what it's got.
Mark.
98 miles per hour.
Look at that knuckle. Holy crap.
98 miles per hour.
Come on.
94 miles per hour.
Thought that was it.
I thought it was too, to be honest.
91 miles per hour.
Those sound filthy.
Crushed.
Pretty nice.
There's Jake Hathaway for you.
Pretty nice.
This is
That's a 33 handle too, buddy.
Those swings are why he's the backup first baseman for I-57.
I'm wearing a Hendo shirt, that's why.
78 miles per hour. 78 miles per hour. 69 miles per hour.
I'm half wide, I'm on the center one.
71 miles per hour. 73 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour. 81 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour.
That being an Onyx, it will go 108. Yeah.
This is wild. This is why we put so many swings on these Junos in BP, because this is so much fun.
105 miles per hour.
Golly, all right, couple more. This off.
101 miles per hour.
It's just sailing over the 300 fence.
92 miles
one
per
more.
hour.
That's a miss though towards the end. I mean, I was higher up on the barrel. But the forgiveness, and compared to my orange MR-1, this has like no webbing yet. My orange one webbed up in like 10 swings.
104 miles per hour.
Oh, we'll call it good there. But this sound is different from the orange MR-1 for sure. The new tech, like I said, the Juno came out with the PAN-M35J. Definitely seems like an improvement. Again, flex handle. Stay tuned for the 43 dropping soon. But if you missed out on this drop, hopefully you can find someone that can sell one, because that was way too much fun. We're gonna see what this thing tests at and go from there. All right, this is obviously a stiff handle, but I just want to put a couple swings just to compare the sound right now and overall feel.
101 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
Don't.
105 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour.
Yeah, so, I mean, definitely a different sound. Obviously, one's a little more broken in. Could be the stiff handle, whatever it is, but there's definitely a different feel on that new tech, and real excited to see what happens. They have the 43 handles come out, but I'll be gaming that pink one until the 43 comes out. That's how good that one felt. So, again, stay tuned for the compression test.
100 miles per hour.
There it is. You got to 100.
98 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour.
Get in there. Come on.
107 miles per hour. 101 miles per hour.
Yeah, that probably went about 420.
Woohoo!
105 miles per hour.
Gosh, so good.
102 miles per hour.
Automatic. These things are automatic.
104 miles per hour.
Yeah, it feels good.
106 miles per hour.
All right, and we finished up here with the new 2025 MR-1, again, UTH33. Figured here I'd bring Jake in just because he kind of, obviously, as you noticed there, helped me get a bunch of the swings on it. We did have those swings over at Victory Lane, as we mentioned, which is where we put the majority of the swings. We did get to take some, as you saw that later that night, with some other friends here before playing in the Southwest Invite. But now we're done. We're all getting ready to head home, and so figure I'll let Jake kind of just talk about his opinion of how this barrel felt compared to a lot of the 24 models that he swung last year. I know you swung, was it the MR-3 mostly last year? Or what were you swinging last year? MR-3?
The one-piece MR-3, yep.
So he was a one-piece guy, so it was nice to go from that UTH50, that real stiff one-piece handle, letting him see what he thought about the 33, and I'll just let him give you a quick kind of his opinion of how this one felt, the barrel sound, things like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's very similar to the MR-1s. You can tell the difference between the handles. Obviously, the stiffer you go, the less flexy it feels in your hands. But other than that, the contact with the barrel feels very similar. Obviously, it's new tech, so you might get an extra couple miles per hour, a couple feet, you know what I'm saying? But once it breaks open, it feels very, very, very similar to the MR-1s, the MR-2s, and this is the MR-1 too, right?
Yeah, this is the other
just
one.
Yep. So, I mean, they all feel very, very, very similar, but they all feel very, very good. I feel very confident in swinging Juno with my hands, so it's very hard to tell, decipher like how different they actually are, but I mean, they're just a good all-around bat, and as soon as they open up, like 20, 25 swings, you're good to go.
Yeah, so that brings up a good point too from Jake, is realize too, these are game-ready bats, right? So don't come out and go put 50, 60, 70 Pro-M swings on them. Ideally, what you're gonna wanna do to kind of open the barrel up is have those 52s and get you just like 10, 15 swings as you're rotating the barrel around, maybe go total of like 30, and then they're gonna be ready. What's nice about these ones is they did test a little bit higher than the 24 models that we tried earlier in the year. This one I actually was able to pick up recently. This one's testing like right at 255. The guy had like 20 swings on is what I was told. So what's nice about that is, and Jake knows, we actually had two of the pink ones out here. One of them we just kind of put a crap ton of swings on, kind of wanted to see how far it could go, and it was right around a swing 150 that we kept testing it about every 75 swings, that it finally dropped below 240 on us. And even then, that's with BP swings. So remember, the repetitive BP swings are going to beat up those fibers, drop the compression even faster. This one has about 100 swings on it. We actually had the tournament test it, as you can, actually that's not the one. This is the one with a bunch of swings, sorry. The one over there that we actually let somebody use, it has the sticker for this tournament because it ended up passing compression. So realize these do seem like they're holding a little bit better as well than some of the other models, but you got to treat your bats right. So if you're buying these, I either recommend buy two if you need one that's going to pass for a while and you want to hit the crap out of the other one, or spend the $125, get the BP bat. I know Jake's a big old guy on the BP bat. He loves it. Yeah. I love it.
I mean, it's the same specs as the normal bat. So you got a gamer for your BP bat. And kind of like what Drew mentioned before, like if you have a tournament or something like that, I mean, I would play pep. Just play pep, man. Get it cracked, get it going. And then, maybe a few BP swings on it once you warm up. But I mean, these bats, other than that, these are good to go.
Put some swings on my orange MR-1, which at the time I told you I thought was at like 225, 230 after Challenge Cup. We did come out here, and on the tester here, it was testing at 250. So then I put it back on my tester, and it was at 240. So that orange one was passing as well. Biggest thing I'll tell you is, and I've had a lot of questions about this, is even though the UTH33, a lot of people say, hey, that's your flex handle, stiff handle. That's mostly accurate, but when you say stiff versus flex, think of the stiffer handle ones as like when you have companies with almost the alloy handle. Like that's how stiff we're talking. The flex are really more like your traditional handle that you're used to swinging on, like the two-piece tantrums or the flex handle version of the short porches, the 4,000 non-alloy handle monsters, things like that. So don't let the UTH33 sway you away being like, hey, I don't like flex handle bats. Flip Washington swung the UTH33. For both of us, even having swung stiff handles, I was able to put some game swings on this one, and I felt every bit as comfortable. And honestly, if your bats, like you're getting tied in the tournament, bat speed's falling behind, maybe you don't have the fastest bat speed. And again, I mean, Flip Washington has some of the best bat speed out there. What's great about this is that little bit extra flex is going to give you that little bit of extra bounce off of there as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. These ones are currently sold out with Juno. They have a restock coming. I think I heard it's roughly 2-ish months. The UTH43s will be dropping here in supposedly in the next about 2 weeks. They're just waiting on shipments to come in, stuff like that. So keep your eyes peeled. Either way, another great product from Juno. We've, ever since kind of our first kind of review and getting into it here in back October with the 43 and then running through a lot of the bats, I've been really impressed with what Juno can do. The thin handles are great. For me personally, that's what I've been gaming. I just feel super confident with it, and I've had a lot of success with it. So if you haven't tried them, I recommend trying them. If you have, you're not a fan, obviously find the bats you're comfortable with. But I think if you kind of keep in mind specs, things like that, Juno's one of those bats that you'll be able to get built exactly how you want it. So kind of keep that in mind. And either way, if you're ready to pick one up, you can reach out to any Juno rep. You can find Jake Hathaway over there on Facebook. You can come find us. If you just want to go buy it yourself, use code ADS over on Juno's website. But either way, if you need any help with that or understanding kind of the handles, the specs, the weighting, all that kind of stuff, just reach out and I'll get you kind of squared away. But either way, thanks to Jake for kind of coming out and hitting some BP with us here before the Southwest Invite, and stay tuned for more Juno reviews throughout the year.